Will, don't play with Tori's camera.
New equipment.
Technology is not good.
I want a vlog.
You're not good with technology.
Your last name's not Vidales.
Can I?
You didn't even turn it on.
No, I just want to see how it's set up.
He just wants it on him.
Oh, jeez.
Actually, I'm going to turn it away from all of you. Make sure y'all don't get the shot.
Studio 12, the Wednesday edition, kicking things off. Matt and Will with you here. Tori Vidales back for her weekly visit. Who's your victim this week?
This is Lexi Smith.
This is what happens,
Go,
Lexi, when you make your debut and you throw a complete game against Ohio State. That's your reward is to have to come over to this thing.
Torture, right? In your words?
I wouldn't call it torture. It's sort of an honor, isn't it?
I think it's
cool.
fun.
Is there like a battle in the clubhouse to decide who's going to go, or does she text you at like 11 o'clock the night before and say, hey, can you come over?
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yes, I was in bed and I was watching this documentary like college, like the price of college sports or athletes or something. And I get this text and she's like, hey, do you have class tomorrow? And I'm like, no.
What were
And
you
she
watching
asked
that on? I'd like to see that.
Netflix.
Netflix.
It was pretty good.
Don't have it.
I'm about to say you would not be able to figure out how to use Netflix.
I said, ooh, like he was so
Still working on
interested.
Tori's vlogging camera here.
Yeah.
Figuring out how that works.
So the Aggies with a nice weekend, 4-0 over the weekend, including a run rule victory of Ohio State. Texas A&M in action tonight against Sam Houston State. 6 o'clock first pitch at the Aggie Softball Complex. You'll be able to listen to it on our sister station 1550, and we'll have it for you on SEC Network on the Watch ESPN app. Tori, just first off, let's get the softball out of the way. Then we can talk about the silly stuff.
The real
stuff.
This vlog I want to dig into.
The vlog will definitely be a topic of discussion. Ultimately, you're there to get 4 wins, and you did. You guys had to fight for several of them. But just big picture, did you like what you saw out of the team over the weekend in the victories?
I did like what I saw. I think we did have a lot of fight, and even though we weren't super hot with our bats, how we expect to be, I think it was still important for us to be able to fight through that and still be able to get those wins. So we definitely still have stuff that we need to work on and stuff that we can progress towards our ultimate goal. But I think right now we're sitting in a good spot. We don't want to peak too terribly early. We want to make sure we all get hot at the same time. So I think it went really well.
And, if people just say, 4-0, and they look at the opponents and they say, okay, you probably blew them out. Well, you had to come back in 3 of the games, and 2 of them especially, really 3 of them were down to the wire. Long term, does that maybe just that little bit maybe make you a little bit better team, just having to go through that kind of stuff?
I think so. I think we did a really great job rallying together, and there was one game in particular where Riley Sarton just hit a laser to right center, and that kind of just got us going. It kind of like woke us up like, yeah, we can do this. Like, let's get in it. And I think we just kind of play off of each other. And like I said last week, once you get in that competitive side, you start to just bounce off each other's energy, and you're able to just kind of put stuff together and be able to score sometimes really creatively. And I think that's what we did. So I think it's nice to know that we do have that fight, and it doesn't matter who we're playing, that we're going to be able to come back. But let's hope we're playing in front. We don't have to come back.
You ever score from first on a flare into shallow right field before?
Hey, I mean, off season was good to me. Got a little speed.
Just quick.
Yeah, Will, this one here, triple. First career triple.
Cycle for the
A
weekend.
stolen base. She's got some wheels.
4 hits this weekend, and of all varieties.
I got it
Single,
all.
double,
I'm a jack
triple,
of all
homer.
trades. No, I'm just kidding.
Lexi, y'all don't need her thinking she's some speed demon, though,
Yeah.
do you?
She's quick, though.
Oh,
She
Like
is.
she
hear that?
hosts a radio show. She
Oh.
hits home runs. Her head's big enough already.
whoa.
Now there's this vlog here soon. But
Oh, my gosh. You're such a hater.
no, I'm not. I love it. It's great.
You just said you didn't like it.
I don't like the name.
You are fronting for
I
the
don't
radio.
like the name. I like the execution of
Right,
it all.
right,
It's
right.
great. Lexi, you got the start against Ohio State and a 9-1 win. You go the distance. 5 innings, 1 run. That looks good on paper, but how did it feel to you in the circle, your start?
I was real nervous. My adrenaline was pumping. And, that 1 run came off a home run. And I was just like, well, got to get over with now at some point. And so then after that first inning, I was able to settle down. I mean, I still fell behind in some counts, but defense was awesome. And it was just really good to get that first win and be able to relax and calm down because I get so excited.
I love her twang. It comes out when she's like trying to really,
Serious?
serious. She's like, It was nice.
That's Central Texas, you know.
Yeah.
You're from over there in Southeast Texas City.
What you know about that? No, I'm just kidding.
Well, Lexi, for you and your journey, if people don't know, you're a junior transfer, which is frankly pretty rare in the collegiate space from a pitching standpoint, especially at this level, at a Power 5 Division I school. You probably been chasing this for a couple of years now. When you were at Temple, I know Joe Evans told us a story about you pitching against the Aggies in a fall game, but to step out on the field, you'd done it in the fall, but to step out on the field for real in a game that counts. Oh, by the way, you're playing a Big Ten team. You're wearing the maroon and white. I mean, just your emotion as you stepped out on the field. How were you? Did you remember touching the ground? How high were you when you got out there?
I was pretty high. I was up there like, whoa, like this is actually real life. And I just had to remember, like, just trust everything and trust my defense and trust what I know and just relax. Of course, that first inning was a little bit rocky, but after that I was able to get my feet under me and really focus on not being so.
Yeah. We've talked to junior college transfers on this show before, and they always kind of marvel at what they had and what they have now at Texas A&M. Was that a world of difference for you coming from the JUCO ranks into a Power 5 SEC softball program, all that's kind of provided for you here?
Oh, it is so different. It's really nice to – not saying that JUCOs, they don't care about your bodies or anything, but you just don't have a limit at the JUCO level. And here, we practice 2 hours a day, and then, they ask, oh, how are you feeling? Are you tired? How are your legs? And so it's just nice to know that, like, that someone cares about our bodies and
Not
the
just pushing you to the
resources
limit.
Yeah.
are so available.
Yeah,
That's what a lot of them have said,
Yeah, it's just really nice to have, and like, oh, if you're, school-wise and everything like that, it's just so different to have tutors and go to study hall and have people like help you keep up with your schedule when you have a million other things going on. So I love it. It's awesome.
Tori Vidales and Lexi Smith with us here, Studio 12, the Wednesday edition, talking Aggie softball. They're in action tonight, Sam Houston State at the softball complex. Tori, asking you as a junior, one of the leaders of this team, Lexi is a junior, but she's a newcomer to the program. And this roster this year is small, but it's added big-time depth to this program, and you need contributions, and we saw it this weekend, from all of the newcomers on the team. Let's talk about Lexi and how she was able to come in and really embrace and fit in that, because I know how much she means to you guys, that team attitude, and how much you really, would love to see her help contribute to your guys' success, and you expect to.
Yeah, I think it's really important for us because Lexi is just one of those all in, like, excuse me. She's just 100% every single day. You walk into the team room, she's like, hi. Like every single day, like
just like that, right?
Yeah, exactly. No, just like that.
You want me to do it?
Yeah, go
I'll be
ahead.
like, hi.
Yeah.
It's friendlier with the extra syllable.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah, it is.
It's
so,
extra friendly.
Yeah, exactly. So, like, when you walk into the team room, she just always brings that atmosphere where you're so excited to get there and just know that you have people there that are going to make you have a great day. And I think pitching-wise, it's so cool because every pitcher is so different. Different pitchers like different words of encouragement or, I guess, sternness. Some people like that. And then for her, she's just so happy on the field, but she's a competitor. And I love that about her. She's able to get out there. And she's not I wouldn't say malicious, like how some people can get just like so in the zone. She's in the zone, but she still can look back at me and be like, hey, we have one out. Like it's just something that's so like Lexi, and it's hard to explain if you don't really know her or get to play behind her. But I went up to her after that home run. I was like, hey, like, it's fine. We have a lot of game left. Like, we got your back. And then that next inning we went and we scored 2 runs. So I think that was big for her to know that we have her back. And really just getting out there and killing it, which she did. And she got out there and she trusted us. So I think if we understand that mutual trust that's there, she's going to help us a lot. And her attitude and always her hard work and her work ethic in general is just going to be a tremendous help for us. And the three other pitchers have great work ethic as well, but I think just adding 4 people and really making it a staff is going to be huge for us, and I think she's going to be a big contributor to that.
Yeah. We talk about the results and how you guys played and everything, but it was opening weekend, and all you guys go through just to get to that Friday is incredible. Fall ball, preseason camp, classes, workouts. Just how nice was it to be in front of a crowd again to start a season?
Man, it was so great. I mean, it's kind of weird because these past 3 weeks that we've been in, still in like practice and no games really yet, there's a certain feeling when you wake up and it's game day. So for me, my parents were in town, so they come in and watch, but I woke up. I got to sleep in a little bit, so that was nice. But so I woke up and I was like, man, it's game day. Like, let's go. It's game day. So I like wake up and my parents are always up before me. So my mom's like downstairs and I hear my parents like knocking on my door real quietly, and they're like, "Are you awake?" They were like, "It's game day. Are you excited?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm excited." I mean, I feel like I'm 10 again when they do that. But so they came in and we woke up and we went to breakfast, and we met Lexi and Sarah and Ashley, and we had breakfast, and then we got to just kind of relax, and then we went to the field and we got warmed up and stuff. But there's just like this feeling that you get in your body, like you know that it's game day. And so being able to get out there, I know for me is great because I love getting out there in front of fans and being able to put on a show for them and really just getting to do what I love. So I know that's important for me, but this one, it was her first time in front of the Aggie fans.
Yeah.
So
It was so crazy. I didn't want to like look up, but I did, and I was just like, wow, there's so many people here. And I was just like, I just got to take a deep breath and just relax and just throw my game, and it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. That feeling, I woke up and I was like, wow, like when I put that jersey on, it's just going to become surreal. Like I worked so hard for this like all my life, and now I can finally say, regardless of how my journey was to get here, that I'm now playing, like living my dream. So it's really awesome.
Yeah,
Cool
Lexi,
stuff.
for you as a pitcher too, and you mentioned this about having a whole staff. It is just one weekend. It's yet to be seen how the dynamic of the pitching staff is going to work out. But that being said, all 4 girls that went out there did well. They succeeded and they helped their team. How much confidence does that give you to go out there knowing that the other girls in the circle are pitching well and would have your back? Say if you have an off day, they have your back, or if they have an off day, you have their back.
It's really nice to know that it's because at Temple and throughout my high school career and at Temple College, I was basically the one to rely on, like the only arm to rely on. So knowing that we have a staff now is just really awesome, and we all trust each other. We've worked a lot on that in the fall, and so to know that we have 3 other people if we have an off day is really nice to know, like, hey, you know, you don't have your best day, I got your back. We're going to go do this for you. And so it's really nice to know that the wear and tear is not going to be all on your arm. So I really like that we have a staff.
She didn't take the hunting trip with you guys, did she?
no, she didn't come with us.
Being from that part of Texas, I figured it might be something Are you into hunting, fishing, anything like that?
Oh, yes.
Oh,
Let me tell you.
Oh, the Temple area does it up right, huh?
Oh, yeah. I
I need to go fishing still.
Go fishing. It's funny because I used to fish all the time. Now I don't have that much time, but I used to bow hunt a lot.
Ooh, I need to do that.
Yeah, it's fun.
Try it with a bow,
Katniss, what's up?
Yeah. it's so, yeah.
Tori. It's not like
so
the
fun.
Hunger Games tour.
No, I know.
That's not how that works. That's not how any of it works.
Similar, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
I think you
funny.
just like playing with the weapons of choice. You're
Yeah.
out there in the blind. You were talking about that last week.
Yep.
Like, all right, what can I shoot?
What can I shoot? I think
Are they
it's
gonna
just
come
fun
out?
to like not particularly like shoot at anything. It's just like I get to shoot it. Like that's
Yeah.
just
You
cool
are
in general.
aware you have to be safe with those things.
Oh,
in your
of
hands,
course,
right?
of course.
Okay, I mean that's not
Of
lost
course.
on you.
They are dangerous and deadly.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Did has the vlog gone hunting? Have you shot some of that?
No, the vlog has not gone hunting.
or
yet.
fishing. I mean,
Not
you
We
could
need to
take her
go.
fishing.
We'll make a
Lexi?
trip.
We
We
need to
need to
go.
make a trip.
Yeah.
We need to take another hunting trip. Maybe I can actually get something
And I
this
want to
time.
go too.
Yeah, and we can bring
and
Lex.
vlog it.
and
Yeah.
vlog it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Will's using this word like he knows what it means. And
I don't think he
knows
knows.
Well, you
Yes.
accused me of not liking your blog. I like your
Vlog.
Vlog.
I hate the name.
Vlog.
I
Vlog
can't stand the name.
with a V.
So tell the
I have-
fans now with vlogging
Yeah.
with Vidales if they want to watch and kind of your thoughts behind it.
Yeah, so vlogging with Vidales was kind of an idea that was brought up to me, and I I really like the idea of giving people a behind-the-scenes look at a student-athlete life and just what we do every day. And I think a lot of us are kind of just so normalized to our routine. Like, we're used to going to work out and getting stuff from the nutrition station or going to Brighton, eating at Slocum. And so I think there's a lot of people out there that don't realize what we go through in a day, whether it be like meetings with compliance. People probably don't even know what compliance is. And then you have workouts, class, study hall, you have all this stuff. And I think it's really important for people to know that student athlete life isn't perfect. And, there's some days where you wake up and you don't want to go to workout and you don't want to go to class, but you still have to do it. And so
you don't want to go to Studio 12 on a
Yeah,
right.
but you still have to do it.
All right. You still have to do it. No. Yeah, but I think it's really important for them to know that it's not all like fun and games. Like you have to get down and dirty, and really it's a grind. It really is. And I hope to show people that my life, I interact with a lot of different people and a lot of different
if I could turn
organizations
it
and
toward
stuff.
you and turn it on, we could do this right now.
Hit it on.
This is
you gotta
a good
press
state.
record.
Yeah.
Oh, man. If you
Studio
let Will
12.
play with
Where is
electronics. Yeah,
It's on the front.
You had such a good statement going there.
Anyways.
So Studio 12 will now be on
Yeah.
So-
vlogging with Vidales.
The best way for people to find it would be your Twitter, most likely.
So on my Twitter and my Instagram, I have it linked in my bio. So if you go to YouTube, you can search vlogging with Vidales with a V. And maybe I'll come up and you can see it. The first video I have posted right now is just kind of like an intro video for people to kind of get to know me. I know the people that watch this kind of know me as well, but I had 5 different people kind of sit down and tell my audience who I was and why the vlog was important and why people should care about it. So we're going to do a weekly schedule, I think, next. I did a poll on Twitter, and I think that's what people want to see.
Are you going to have time for Studio 12?
Yeah, I'll always make time for Studio 12.
Lexi, do you endorse the vlog?
I do.
I
I'm
do.
full support of it because it's so awesome.
It has your backing.
Every time I put Lexi on the camera, she's like, I go, Lexi, are you excited? Or I was like, hey, Lexi, because I got a flat tire last night or yesterday, so she came and picked me up this
Do you
morning
want to
before
vlog this, or
workout.
can I stop?
Oh, you can stop.
Okay.
But I put it on her and I was like, Lex came to pick me up, and she was like waving at the camera, and I was like, okay, Lex. And so then when we came in here, I was like, all right, guys, we're going to Studio 12, a weekly radio show. She was like, hi.
That's just
That
That's
should
just
have
our
started with
time.
a
That's
wave
just
for
all
our
it is.
cameras.
I know.
Waving it up.
That is so funny. But
Tor-
yeah, so check out the vlog,
All right.
subscribe, tell everyone you know.
Tori Vidales, Lexi Smith with us here on Studio 12 as we talk Aggie softball. Lexi, she mentioned the schedules that you guys have, and maybe since you're so ingrained in it and you're still so young, you may not realize how crazy your schedule is, but you want to walk us through maybe just a typical day and all the things you guys have to do. Maybe not a game day, but just a typical practice day and all the things you have to do with studying and workouts and everything.
So normally I go to workouts on Tuesdays at 8 in the morning now, and then I'll go to study hall from 9:30 to 11:30, and then I will
I'm hearing a noise over here.
Oh, I thought you were looking for the time.
and then I'll normally go to the clubhouse because I don't live too close to campus and I have to go drive on University, so I'll just go to the clubhouse and do some more homework, or I'll cold tub, and then normally I'll have a bullpen at 2:15. And so do a bullpen, and then we'll practice, and then we'll have some people cold tub after practice. But normally I leave at 7 in the morning, and I don't get home until about 7 at night. Mm-hmm. And so it's just a really busy day. It takes a lot out of you, but at the same time, study hall really helps you be able to get your homework done so that when you go home you don't have as much, or you don't have as much to do, so you can really just eat and shower and go to sleep and not have to really worry about it. So I wouldn't change it, honestly, even though they're busy.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you, because you mentioned something there. The bullpen sessions that pitchers throw, is that X amount of pitches and you're just trying to throw about what you throw in a game to keep the arm in shape? What goes into the session when you throw in the bullpen?
It just depends on what we're working on. So, if we're working on rise ball, we'll do pyramid. So, if we're working on rise ball, we'll do ropes and pyramid, where we have to get the ball to go under and then rise up. And we have to hit a spot 3 times in a row on the inside, and we'll have to hit it 3 times in a row on the outside. And if we can't get it, then we just have to keep going until we get it. And so, say if I get 3 rise balls on the outside in a row, then I can go to 2, but I still have to stay 3 on inside. So it just depends on how you're throwing that day, really, how many pitches you're going to throw to complete that that pyramid. So it goes 3, 2, 1, and then we do like 10 fastballs for distance in the foot box, and then we're done. Or we'll do pregame where we'll throw like 20 pitches, like mixing it, and then we'll do 3 batters for pregame bullpen.
And sometimes we'll stand in.
I was going to say, does somebody stand in to help you with
so like if
the
we
view
have,
of it all?
Yeah, so when we do hitting groups, so we do like an hour of hitting groups before practice, we'll kind of go over there and kind of integrate that into our schedule of our hitting groups. So someone will be on machines, and then someone will do front toss, and then someone will go and stand in the bullpen. So it's kind of like a nice little rotation, and it's good for us to be able to see off of a live arm some pitches and some spins and stuff, be able to track it.
Incredible amount of prep and practice goes into
Oh,
before you ever step in between the lines, for sure.
Meticulous is the
Very.
word. No stone unturned.
Well, guys, appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight against Sam, and this weekend, of course, the Aggies hosting their next tournament, Texas A&M Invitational, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The weather looks fantastic.
Yay.
Yay.
I thought you were about to
Yeah,
say
I
bad.
know,
I was like,
about
I'm
to cry.
scared.
Fantastic.
good
Fantastic.
Yay.
So thanks, and Lexi, we'll watch for you on the Vlogging with Vidales.
Yeah.
Awesome. You'll with me. Hey.
We'll count how many waves.
Yeah.
Is the Studio 12 stuff going to get edited out?
No, I'm going to put it on there.
Don't put us on
That's
the
an
cutting room
important
floor.
part of my day,
Yeah.
of my week.
The toughest part of your day. You want them to see it.
All right, well, appreciate the time, guys. Lexi Smith, Tori Vidales with us here on Studio 12.